Most of you know that I have a visceral response when you tell me that you lost a job, you lost a bid. And I'm going to say something snarky like, really? Did you win it? Did they sign the deal? Did they write you a deposit check and they pulled it away from you? No. Okay, so you didn't lose the job, you just didn't win it. Okay, two different things. Sometimes when you don't win a job, you came in second place. And how do you know? Because you did exactly what you're supposed to do. You picked up the phone, you talked to the customer, you asked some questions like, how could we have improved our offer? What was more compelling to you in the offer that you selected? Get a little background information. You know, people are generally well-intentioned and want to help you improve if you ask for self-improvement, and they'll work with you on that. And in the course of that, if you find out that you didn't win, but you were a strong second choice, the phone call I usually get is, oh, now I'm even more disappointed we were that close. Oh, goodness. Come on, guys, stop it. Second place isn't losing. If they go to the trouble of telling you that you were second place, nobody says, oh, that was a great showing, but you were in seventh place, right? They tell you were in second place because you are up to bat. You're next up, okay? The next opportunity is yours to lose. Second place, I think sometimes is better than first place if you haven't done business with the customer before, because it gives them a chance to consider you in the wings. You know, you're the understudy now. One of my most memorable sales moments was a second place story. I'd gone through all the trouble of trying to win the gig. I really thought I was compelling. I was probably selling on price and I still didn't win the job. And the client said, no, you're second place. And I could have stomped my feet. I could have said, well, I can go a little bit lower. I could have done something else, but I didn't. I said, well, thank you for sharing that with me. You know, what else could I have done to do better? They said, I don't think you really could have done anything better, but we're in a position where we needed to stick with the incumbent. And I said, well, great. Well, I'll be here if you need anything. And oh, by the way, remember that thing I talked about? I'd be happy to send that to you. You can share it with my competitor. It will help your job. And they said, that's awesome. Thank you. So I sent them a piece of information that helped them on their job. Well, the reason this is a favorite story is about 2 weeks later, it's now 3 weeks before the job, the client called me and said, are you still available? Can you do the gig? Being in second place, knowing that they had somebody to replace their first choice, meant they scrutinized their first choice even harder. In this particular case, it was an incumbent. They'd put it out to bid for a reason, and the incumbent probably stumbled in the next couple of weeks. Second place isn't losing. Second place means that you have a chance. Maybe it's not this job, but it's certainly the next job. It may be the job after that. So if you focus on winning clients instead of winning projects, then you won't shut the door and you'll be available for the next opportunity. You know, this is a marathon. This isn't a sprint. You know, it's great to get the short-term wins and get that piece of business. But the clients that you keep for a really long time, probably had you in the second place slot first. So if you got a great second place story, leave it in the comments. I'd like to hear from you.